Well, hey, we are UpFront CPA, and if you're looking for payroll help, I'm here with Juliana and Carla, our CPA and our lead accountant and CFO. Folks, why don't you share with us a little bit about what it's like when you help people with their payroll services? Because you do small businesses, mid-sized businesses. What are some of the problems people might have with their payroll, and what are some things that you're trying to do as you're helping them with their payroll?
Sure. So payroll is very important because you pay your employees and you have to make sure that they are paid correctly and that they are paid on time. So we will help your company through all that setup. We will also run the payroll for you, make sure the systems are integrated, the payroll versus the accounting system to make sure all those payments are reflected in your books correctly.
Absolutely. And so when you guys are helping mid-sized businesses, a lot of times you can come in and make sure that the mistakes are avoided, but also keep their staff productive. They'll still often have to enter their own hours and stuff, but we were talking about how one of the things that we do at Upfront is just empower your staff to focus on the most important things, right? But then we also talked about small businesses, whether it's just an owner, maybe they're an S corp and they have to file their own payroll and stuff. Talk to me about how you help a really small business keep their payroll running, paying their taxes. What does that actually look like? Help us understand a little bit more.
Yeah, those are very, very good points. And payroll can be something that sometimes is put to the side or disregarded at as something that you may not need to do, or if you can just kind of rush through it, and at the end of the day will be okay. But we've gone into we've gotten clients that have not started on the right path, and they've created a bit of a mess for themselves. So it's very important to make sure that you have the right forms, that when you're doing the payroll is doing correctly, that the right amount of taxes are being paid. And that's something that Carla and I will do for you, so that you can focus on doing your what you do best, and you don't have to worry about worrying if you're doing this, if your forms are filing correctly. And even for small businesses that are just starting out, they're asking themselves, do I need to do payroll? How do I pay myself? Do I make a distribution? How does that affect my taxes? So we'll help you mitigate through that whole process.
Yeah. And I think one of the coolest things that you guys do is you do this outsourced accounting model. So not only do you handle payroll, big or small, but you'll also help people reduce their taxes by engaging throughout the year, identifying opportunities to save in taxes, actually implementing those strategies, whether it's getting an S corp, hiring your kids, shifting income, investing in real estate, depreciation, cost segregations. There's so many things you guys will do, but you'll also use the payroll to pay in the taxes so that as a business owner, throughout the year, they're not going to get behind. So you don't have a gigantic bomb go off. Nothing creates more tension in a marriage, I know, when you get towards the end of your year and you're wondering how much in taxes are you going to owe. So you do the tax planning, and then you handle the books, the accounting, and the payroll together. And then you also do the tax returns. Talk to us a little bit about what does the year end look like for your small businesses as you're doing this kind of full service for small businesses, mid-sized businesses. What does the end of the year look like?
Yeah, correct. The biggest misconceptions that I've seen is, people sometimes they think that when taxes are due, when you declare your taxes, when you file, that's when you pay taxes. But that's actually not the case. You're supposed to pay taxes quarterly throughout the year, and it's at the filing when you basically balancing that the payments that you've done through the year. So when you file your taxes, if you haven't paid throughout the year, there's usually a penalty and interest that you have to pay. So that's kind of maybe a little bit of more of the misconceptions that we've seen, from people that that all businesses that haven't been set up correctly.
Yeah, so if you do bookkeeping, payroll, tax planning, they all go together. So if you let us do those services for you, we will do your monthly reconciliation. We will do the tax planning, like Julian said, throughout the year. So by the time we will be planning with you as the year goes along, and by the time the year ends, your books will be reconciled. They will be already analyzed, and you know exactly what to expect when we prepare your taxes.
Yeah, that's great. Folks, if you like the idea of getting help with your payroll, if you like the idea of getting bookkeeping, accounting, and payroll stacked together along with tax returns and tax planning, book a consultation on our website. If you go up to there's buttons throughout the website, but you can just call us by hitting this button. If you do book a consultation, here's what we're going to do. We'll take a look at your tax return. We like to have you actually use our secure portal to send over your tax return. We'll take a peek at your books, and it's our goal to find ways to add value, to reduce your taxes, to make your business better, to help you be more scalable and profitable. And I know that you're in good hands with Julian and Carla. So if you like the idea of doing that, just book a consultation. And it's kind of a game for us to try and find ways to improve your business. And whether it's payroll, bookkeeping, accounting, we know that we have a system in place, a process, and then the culture that these two have built are fantastic. And we don't just help people in Florida either, right, guys? I mean, talk to us about some of the industries that you serve, and then, you help people outside of Florida as well, correct?
Yes, we do actually. We have customers in Texas, we have customers in Illinois and Massachusetts,
Yeah,
correct?
Arizona.
Arizona. Yes. So, and we provide services to different industries. We provide to construction companies. Real real estate is really big in Florida, so we provide services to realtors as well, medical services as well.
Yeah, and we actually, we help obviously from very small businesses to medium-sized businesses with 20 and over employees. And and this is part is very important, because when you're starting out, you may wonder, how do I pay myself? Do I do a distribution? Do I need to sell? Do I need to pay myself? How do I set myself up to be an employee in my own company? So those are very important questions, and call us and we'll be able to help you out with that.
That's great. Well, I'm on the marketing team, Julian and Carla. Thank you so much. Folks, we'll take good care of you. Please book a consultation, and we'd love an opportunity to earn your business. Take care, and thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.